Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Ebben with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories this Monday. If you're heading north to watch the eclipse, you are not the only one. Take a look at the traffic on 93 North in Hooksett, New Hampshire at about 11 o'clock this morning. You can see cars were lined up trying to get off the exit to Stowe. The area is expecting hundreds of thousands of people. A road rage suspect in Hopkinton could now face more charges. The victim, Destiny DeKoff, died on Saturday. The man accused of hitting her, Ryan Sweat, told investigators he was behind the car in which DeKoff was riding Thursday night when that driver slammed on the brakes. Sweat said DeKoff and four men then got out of the vehicle and threatened him. Prosecutors say Sweat then made a U-turn and intentionally hit her. We are just 1 week away from the 128th Boston Marathon. Construction is now underway at the finish line in Copley Square. Last year's marathon raised more than $40 million for charities and programs across the country. It's a beautiful Monday, certainly feels like spring today. Although today's eclipse seems to be stealing the show from the weather itself. Let's get a check of the forecast now with meteorologist Jason Michael.
8:29, Paula, that is the time for 93% maximum eclipse totality for us here in Boston. Once the partial eclipse happened at 4:39, we have to wait until 2079 for the next total solar eclipse to move into southern New England for us here in Boston. That is quite some time. At the same time, we're also talking about the milder temperatures outside, mid-60s. That is not a typo, friends. We have milder air on tap for us this afternoon, and I will say we absolutely deserve it. Upper 50s to mid to low 60s across the board there heading into this afternoon, and we're going to be racing above normal, not in terms of our afternoon high temperatures, but also in our overnight low temperatures. Cloud cover moves inbound, but again, we're also going to have a change in terms of our winds arrive for us tomorrow. That'll likely push temperatures up to around 60 degrees again. Even in the overnight, temperatures not going to settle all that much. Still around midnight, we'll be around 50 degrees here in the city. 5 a.m. mid to upper 40s, some lower 40s in the Merrimack Valley. There's the easterly winds coming on in out of the northeast, still offering up a little bit of cooling skies, mainly along the South Shore region. But again, we'll likely still make it to around 60 degrees tomorrow. Allergens, let's talk about this. A little scratchy throat, a little bit of a runny nose, maybe some itchy eyes. This is why. Look at our allergens, juniper, poplar, even over to maple. There's the current allergens that we have in our area, and they're running fairly high. Monday, Tuesday, and look at Wednesday. Starts to kind of come back down a little bit on Wednesday, just as our rain chances begin to kind of dial back up again. We'll have lots of sunshine out there, light winds, a few clouds overnight tonight, but I think we're going to be mainly clear. We'll be in the 40s overnight and even some areas in the upper 30s. Around 60 tomorrow with more or less clouds are going to be developing in the afternoon. And our boys come home. Fenway Park, the season home opener for our Red Sox players and even our fans. Mid-50s around the first pitch. Mid-game will still be in the mid to low 50s and then around 50 degrees just as we head home from the game tomorrow. Wednesday, here we go. Mid to upper 50s in the afternoon, still beginning in the upper 30s, so still fairly chilly. A few pop-up possible in the afternoon, Paula, but I don't think it's going to be a washout. Better rain chances arrive for us by Thursday, leading towards Friday. But Friday, we get a little bit of pusher warmer air. Still going to be rainy and windy, though, but the activity should be exiting for us, which is great news. So hopefully we can have a rain-free weekend with some sun and some clouds in the upper 50s and low 60s. Paula?
That would be good. Jason, thanks. I'm Paula Ebben. This has been a WBZ News Update.